Today I want to show you how I made this card, which is basically a version of the Triple Easel Panel card. So I've called this the alternating Triple Easel Panel card because that's what it does, it alternates. So this, the footprint of this is 5 by 7, so it will fit into an envelope for a 5 by 7 card. You've got space on the back to write your message, and then it folds flat, well flattish. Obviously you've got stoppers, so you've got a bit of a thickness there. So as long as you take that into consideration, you don't make your stoppers too big, it folds flat for posting. But it's just quite a nice card, and it's a version of the Triple Easel Panel card. Now I'm sure somebody must have done this already, but I haven't seen it. So if you see of anybody who has done it, then please let me know. But yeah, I've just come up with this. This is one of my own ideas based on the Triple Easel Panel card. So you can credit me unless you see somebody else who's done it before me, but I don't think there is anybody. I'm sure there will be somebody soon because it's sort of like the most logical thing to do. So just so you know what I've used on this, the die that I got there, that's actually from, I can't remember, I got that online somewhere, I can't remember where. These are from Docrafts, either Docrafts. These are Docrafts Christmas dies from a few years ago. The papers that I used is this Paper Addicts Magical Stories paper, and this was from, I think it was 2019, Christmas 2019, but really nice, lots of really good, and in the 12 by 12 you can cut bits out as well, which is good. And then the sparkly card that you can see, well the navy and the sparkly card was Hobbycraft card, and you can get packs of A4 that are either tonal or multi. So this is the blues pack that I used for the navy, because navy card's really hard to find, I find. And then for the pink sparkle I used this pack, which has, as you can see here, the pink sparkle in it. Okay, so they're the two card packs that I used. And then, yeah, all the rest of the papers were from the Trimcraft Christmas pack, the Paper Addicts pack. So yeah, so hopefully you like it. Let's get into it. Okay, so to make this card you're going to need a main base piece that is 6 3/4 by 9 1/2. So you're going to take your main base piece, and along the 9 1/2 inch side you're going to score at 4 3/4. Okay, like that. Then fold it in half to make a kind of a card blank. So next what we're going to do is we're going to cut this card up. So we're going to cut it up into 3 sections. You keep it folded, and you're going to cut it so that you've got 2 1/4 inch here, here and here. So you have 3 pieces that are 2 1/4 inch high by your card blank. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so once you've cut your card into 3 pieces, you end up with 3 pieces that are like this. So now what you want to do is you also need to score these. The same way we did with the Triple Easel Panel card, we're going to go ahead and score these. However, this one here is going to be that way round. Okay, so you might want to just turn it round just so that then you know which way you're scoring it. So we're going to bring in our cork board, and then what we're going to do is just going to take the top 2 out of the way. So this first one we're going to score from the top right to the bottom left. Okay, so we open it up as we did with before, and we're going to score from the top right to the bottom left, like that. Okay, so you can put that one to one side. You're going to do the same with the top piece as well. So basically everything that folds like a normal card blank, you're scoring from the top right to the bottom left. Okay, so that's that way. Now then, with this one, we're going to score the opposite way. So we're going to score from the bottom right to the top left. Okay, so we're going to do that the other way round. Okay, so if you turn it round that way, you can see how it's different. Okay, this one goes from the bottom left to the top right, and this one goes from the bottom right to the top left. Okay, so it's different ways. I'm hoping you can see. I'm sorry that it's dark coloured card, but I needed to do dark coloured card because of my pattern papers that I've chosen. So then what you want to go and do is go ahead and fold these and burnish them. Okay, so you should end up with 3 pieces, 2 that are going one way and 1 that's going the other way. Okay, so as you can see, you can probably start to see how it's coming together. So next you need 2 pieces of pattern A. So you're only going to use 1.5 of these, but anyway, on one of the pieces you want to cut from the top right to the bottom left and cut across that way. So you end up with that. And on the other piece, you want to cut the other way. So from the top left to the bottom right. Okay, so of these pieces, the one you just cut, you're only going to need 1 piece. So the other piece you can put to one side. If you do 2 cards in one go, that helps because you can cut out 3 pieces of this pattern A. Use one of them that way round, and then that can be for the other card, if you see what I mean. So that's going to be extra. We don't need that piece. Okay, so these are going to go ahead and you're going to put these wherever you want it. I'm going to put mine at the back here. So this back section here is going to be my pattern A. So those are going to be stuck on there. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the other pieces of pattern as well while I'm here. So you also need pattern B, and this exactly the same as what you've just done. So you need 2 pieces. One of them you're going to cut from top right to bottom left, and the other piece you're going to cut from top left to bottom right. Okay, and then the other thing you need is pattern C, which is what's going to go in here, and you need 3 of those, and those panels measure, in fact I haven't given the measurements, have I, for any of them? Silly me. So all of these panels, pattern A, pattern B, pattern C, they are all 2 inches by 4.5 inches. So now I'm going to go ahead, these 3 pieces are going to go on here, on the flat bit there. I'm going to put my pattern A at the back, and my pattern B is going to go at the front. So I'm going to go ahead now and stick all of these down so that you can see where they go. Okay, so once you've got your 3 pieces, you should end up with that. Now, a little note, do not use a directional pattern because you will end up with this. As you can see, it's upside down. Okay, so don't do what I did. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and stick your 3 pieces onto your 5x7 base card. Now this 5x7 card is just a piece of 5x7, and I've just done it in a contrasting colour, done it in the pink, because there's a little bit of a border on this when you stick your pieces down. Okay, just around the outside, not next to each other. So we're going to go ahead now and stick our 3 pieces on, making sure obviously that that can still open. Okay, so once you've stuck them down, you should end up with that. Now I would definitely write on the back You can put a white panel on the back so you can write on there, because you really want, you know, you don't really want to be writing on here. You can do. Now, as you can see, mine's a little bit wonky. Straighten that up. There we go. And then all you need to do is add your toppers on the front and then add your little stoppers. So I've got this for there, and then I've got two little stockings which are going to go here and here. And then I'm going to put some stoppers on as well. Okay, so there we have it. So there's the finished card. So as you can see, they alternate with the way they stand up, and obviously they all fall flat for posting, which is good, and it will fit in a 5x7 inch, well, a card for 5x7, an envelope for a 5x7 inch card. So yeah, and then obviously all the other person has to do is just stand these up like this. And there you have your card. So I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and we will see you next time. Bye.